ภาษาอังกฤษสรุปข่าวภาคภาษาอังกฤษนะคะ Ladies and gentlemen, to all our foreign press and media and our expats, today has been another great day for all of us on our national picnic day, full of parties and fun celebrations. We almost forgot that there was a general election happening today. At least 63 voting districts across the country were unable to hold an election. Therefore, no MP candidates were voted for in those districts. Although Yingluck Shinawat and her cronies stubbornly insisted on going forward with these elections, however, the party list candidates will not be able to be appointed because the elections requirements were incomplete. Parliament will not be able to convene because the 475 minimum MP threshold has not been reached, based on the non-results and the invalidity of these elections. Moreover, additional elections must be held on separate day in the contravention of the constitutional requirement that the election must be held on the same day. Therefore, these elections are invalid. Kun Suthep Theuk Suban, Secretary to the PDRC, said on stage tonight that the CMPO and the caretaker Labour Minister, Chalerm Yubamrung, has announced that Pheu Thai Party has won over half of the MP seats in today's general election. Chalerm also announced that 89% of the registered Bangkok voters participated in the elections. In correction, only 20.89% Bangkok voters participated, not 89%. That means 79% did not participate in the election. Kun Suthep also mentioned that even though Yingluck went to vote today, but she ended up putting her ballots in the wrong box. Kun Suthep believes that Yingluck deserves a special award for never failing us on showing how bright she can be. So many of us have been picnicking and enjoying our family day on the streets. The streets were filled with mini concerts, performance arts, street arts, and food stalls. We would like to express our deepest appreciation for everyone who participated and joined us here today, especially to all those celebrities who took part in entertaining everyone here. Thank you again. Kun Suthep stressed, we have been denouncing Thaksin's proxy's government, and in particular, his puppet Yingluck, for over 3 months now. Yet, she refuses to step down. She continues to act as if the country has not turned against her and her cronies. Farmers are starving and committing suicide, while Yingluck continues to pretend like nothing has happened. Instead of taking responsibility for the failed rice pledging scheme, this illegitimate government continues to blame everyone else. They blame the PDRC for shutting down the Ministry of Finance and prohibiting payments. Even though the farmers' payments were long overdue before that, the attempt to squander public savings in the BAAC and the government saving banks to fund the scheme, and when rejected, blamed these banks for its own failure to pay the farmers. Those civil servants who are secretly supporting us, please openly join us. The quicker you join us, the quicker we can pay the farmers. Yingluck's puppet's government is cruel and brutal. It continues to attack us by shooting and killing innocent citizens in cold blood. Yesterday, gunshots were fired at Laxi. Kun Suthep stressed that we are still investigating on what happened when the PRC were attacked by the red shirts. One of the gunmen appeared to be holding a travel rifle concealed by a burlap sack. The caretaker government immediately blamed the PDRC and our protesters. However, it was discovered later on that the gunman who concealed his weapon to avoid leaving bullet shells in the area, indicating he is a professional gunman. This means he is not one of our people. We must remain on our course of peaceful, non-violent and unarmed demonstration. Weapons are not allowed at protest sites. We may also have requests that those who join us in our protests to register your name and identification card with us when attending our protest from now on. Yesterday, the caretaker government immediately blamed us and spread its accusation among the international media such as the BBC and CNN. So we must take more precautions, increase our level of security measure. We must continue our shutdown of this illegitimate government and the Thaksin's regime. Tomorrow, we invite everyone to march with us again. Kun Suthep will be departing from La Prao at 9:30 a.m. The routes are as follows: La Prao, Sapan Khwai, Victory Monument, Ratchaprasong, and Lumpini. Thank you and good night. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ